That's how I am.
Economics is a social science. Economics. Economics is the social science that involves the use of scarce resources to satisfy unlimited wants. Economics is a social science because it studies human behavior, just like psychology and sociology. Social science. Social science is the study of society and how people behave and influence the world around them. The branches of economics. 1. Macroeconomics. 2. Microeconomics. Macroeconomics, a division of economics that is concerned with the overall performance of the entire economy. It studies economic system as a whole rather than the individual economic units that make up the economy. Macroeconomics is about the nature of economic growth, the expansion of productive capacity, and the growth of national income. Microeconomics is concerned with the behavior of individual entities such as the consumer, the producer, and the resource owner. It is more concerned on how goods flow from the business firm to the consumer and how resources move from the resource owner to the business firm. Microeconomics is also concerned with the process of setting prices of goods that is also known as price theory. Microeconomics studies the decision and choices of the individual units and how these decisions affect the prices of goods in the market. Scarcity. Scarcity is a condition where there are insufficient resources to satisfy all the needs and wants of a population. Relative scarcity. Relative scarcity is when a good is scarce compared to its demand. Relative scarcity occurs not because the good is scarce per se and is difficult to obtain, but because of the circumstances that surround the availability of the good. Absolute scarcity. Absolute scarcity is when supply is limited. Absolute scarcity explains why there are some products that are very expensive in the Philippines. opportunity cost. Opportunity cost refers to the value of alternative. The concept of opportunity cost holds true for individuals, businesses, and even a society. In making a choice, trade-offs are involved. Basic economic problems of the society. First, what to produce, how much. Society must decide what goods and services should be produced in the economy. Having decided on the nature of goods that will be produced, the quantity to this food should also be decided on. Second, for whom to produce. This is about the market for the goods. For whom will the goods and services be produced? The young or the old, the male or female market, low income or the income groups. Economic systems. First, traditional economy. In traditional economy, decisions are based on traditions passed on and practices upheld over from generation to generation. Methods are stagnant and therefore not progressive. Traditional societies exist in primitive and backward civilizations. Command economy. This is the authoritative system wherein decision-making is centralized in the government or a planning committee. Decisions are imposed on the people who do not have a say in what goods are to be produced. The economy holds true in dictatorial, socialist, and communist nations. Third, market economy. This is the most democratic form of economic system based on the workings of demand and supply. Decisions are made on what goods and services to produce. People's preferences are reflected in the prices they are willing to pay in the market and are therefore the basis of the producer's decisions on what goods to produce. Why economics is important? Economics will help us understand why there is a need for everybody, including the government, to budget and properly allocate the use of whatever resources are available. It will help one understand how to make more rational decisions in spending money, saving part of it, and even investing some of it. Measuring the economy. The heart of economy is production, whose value measures both resource input and output of people. The interplay of resources and outputs tells how well the economy has performed. Factors of production. First, land. Land includes soil and natural resources that are found in nature and are not man-made. Owners of lands receive a payment known as rent. Second, labor. Labor are physical and human effort exerted in production. It covers manual workers like construction workers, machine operators, and production workers, as well as professionals like nurses, lawyers, and doctors. The term also includes jeepney drivers, farmers, and fishermen. The income received by labor is referred to as wage. Third, capital. Man-made resources used in production of goods and services, which include machineries and equipment. The owner of capital earns an income called interest. The gross national product. The gross national product, or GNP, measures the output of a country's residents, regardless of the location of the actual underlying economic activity. Income from overseas investment by a country's residents counts in GNP, and foreign investment within a country's borders is not. The gross domestic product. The gross domestic product, or GDP, is the monetary value of all finished goods and services made within a country during a specific period. GDP provides an economic snapshot of a country, used to estimate the size of an economy and growth.